Hey horse lovers, so today I am heading to an auction that is about 2.5 hours away from my house. I'm about an hour out. I just stopped at a rest stop and I'm really looking forward to seeing the horses there today. They're going to have about 180 head and this auction is located in Michigan. Based off of the consignments, it looks like it's going to be mainly draft horses, some crossbreds as well. So it'll be fun to see what's there. I am potentially looking to buy, but again, I am busy. So if I don't find like the perfect horse for what I'm looking for, which is either a lesson horse type or maybe something that would be great on trails, or if I find something really unique that I've always wanted, then that's a possibility as well. But I'm totally fine walking away without buying a horse today because I do have a lot on my plate currently. Okay, so I'm gonna be there in a little while and I'll show you everything I see. All right, so I made it here. It's super rainy, wet and mucky. And I got my car stuck right when I got here. It was so embarrassing because it's just horrible. There's nowhere to park. It's grass, it's muddy, crazy. But now we're gonna look at the horses. I got my bidding number and now we're going to go look at some horses. We're going to start out by the track. So typically this is a place where you can see the horses riding and driving. This is a great place to watch them move, see if they're sound, look at their behavior. But because it's so yucky out, there's not a ton of horses out here. So we're going to head into the barn. There are tons of Belgians and Percherons here today. I saw this Frisian horse. He looked beautiful. However, I did notice he had a hoof injury. So again, you just want to be conscientious when you're looking and not just let the beauty strike you. Look at the whole horse in its entirety. This is a Dutch harness horse. I talked to the owner for a little while. He was really nice. Beautiful, beautiful horse. And then this is a super adorable halflinger. They do have a couple halflingers here today, but mainly like pulling work draft type horses. But they do have a few riding horses here today and we're going to look at them as well. A lot of them are teams. They're also gentle and quiet. The horses look really chill. They're probably used to being out and about, which is one of the good things about Amish horses. They are exposed to a lot of things most of the time, just depending on what their job is. I thought this Belgian looked really nice. He wasn't gargantuan, but wasn't small either. Now this guy was gargantuan. He was huge. Like, look how tall his butt is. And then this Percheron stud was absolutely stunning. He looked so clean. He was really big. He seemed very gentle and kind. Look how muscular he is. Beautiful stallion, and he is registered. A lot of them are registered and they'll hang their papers up, which I'll show you right here. So it's nice that you have some pedigree and lineage there. Gives you more information on the horse and an actual age. Another Belgian team. Like I said, I like how most of them are in good condition. It is really hard to go to auctions and see them really skinny and sick. So I like to go to auctions where I can find horses that have a lot of potential versus just rescues. But I love rescue horses as well. A lot of them have hay and water, so that's really nice. I've got some questions about the cross ties. So oftentimes they'll be in cross ties so that they're easier to look at, or sometimes the auctions don't have stalls available for all of the horses they have. A lot of nice looking horses here today. Lots of draft horses. This buckskin is 3 years old. I saw him moving a little bit out on the track right when I first pulled up, but my car got stuck. He seemed really quiet and sweet, but a little bit younger than what I would be searching for today. But this horse looks like it has potential. You're very shiny. He looks so healthy too. They also had quite a few standard breds, which makes sense. I'm not interested in anything thus far, but we'll see if anything else shows up here today. Another gorgeous Belgian horse. And I think it's important when you go to an auction, know what you want beforehand. Have an idea of what you're looking for so that you buy responsibly. I think that's really important when it comes to going to auctions and looking at auctions. Know what you want and figure out what is best suitable for you and the horse that you're potentially going to purchase. I can't stress that enough. At this auction, they also had quite a few roan drafts as well, which was really pretty. I think roans are beautiful and they are pretty hot on the market currently. Highly desirable, especially a draft, especially a roan. So there were a few of them as well. There was this gorgeous gray, kind of reminded me of Belle a little bit. Very stunning. This Percheron was huge. He was a little bit nervous and he needed a good trim, but he was just massive. Absolutely gargantuan. What I specifically liked about this auction is the horses were well groomed. You could see their owners feeding, watering them, grooming them, spraying them, so that was nice. This horse's hooves looked impeccable and fantastic. And you also want to make sure that you're looking at their eyes and their noses for any type of anomaly. Now, this horse is blind in that eye, obviously, but some horses get along just fine. Just be aware of what you're buying and what your intentions are with that horse and that they're suitable. Here are a couple more of the riding horses. This was a 3-year-old, I think a halfling or quarter horse, or maybe some Belgian. And then this gray was really beautiful. They also had a few yearlings and weanlings at the sale as well. Now, this Belgian stud was huge, but he was so gentle and sweet. And I was talking to the guy who loaded him and did the trucking, and he said he was just one of the most kind, gentle studs he's ever handled before. And he was just so cool. This is my first time coming to this sale, and I'm getting a positive, honest vibe. I like how the sellers will talk to you, disclose issues, so that's really nice. I thought this Pinto pony was absolutely adorable. Look at the muzzle. That is such a cool marking. There are a few driving ponies, which you've seen here today as well, so I like the variety. There's an Appaloosa mare in the catalog, and I haven't seen her yet, and I've been looking all over the place and waiting for her, so I don't know if she's going to show up or not. Here are some of the yearlings I was telling you about. These are Belgian specifically. They're all 3 huddled together. Absolutely adorable. I also want to bring up the fact that even though auctions can have healthy horses, it's still a huge risk because you don't get to see as much as you would with like a private sale per se. You typically don't get to ride the horse. At some auctions, you might be able to or see them being ridden or driven, but just remember, take it with a grain of salt. I really liked this horse. He was a Belgian standardbred, which I think is such a cool cross, and I've never actually seen this in person. He had the color of a Belgian, but just a slimmer build. I thought he was really sweet. You are so sweet. You are so good. Oh, you feel good. He's good horse. They also were selling a ton of tack here. Harnesses, saddles, bridles. I was keeping an eye out for a harness for Buzz because, again, I do want to do driving training with him sometime soon. They had hay bags. They had basically everything. So you could do a little bit of shopping here as well, even if you weren't going to buy a horse today. They have tons of new halters and lead ropes, cinches. They had some really nice saddle pads. And then I thought these supplements were really interesting. I'm going to look into these more because I was reading them and they sound very cool. This mare here is in full, so let's see what she ends up selling for. This is a nice Percheron team, so let's see what they sell for.
They're 2 and 3 years old. They're playing and shot to the ground. There's not an ounce of scissors. They are 2 and 4 years old. The inside is drove to all farm machine with a 7-year-old boy. She harnesses and hooks with a little snap of bar with a murder, but she is a little on the green side and does have a sore on her right shoulder. She is just a 2-year-old. 2 and 4-year-old pair of full.
This mare is in full and she seemed so quiet and sweet. I think she's 7 years old, they said. I just thought this mare was precious.
She is 7 years old, a substitute for what's in your catalog now. 7-year-old mare, broken bred for town today. They are lot number, lot number 6, $100 on 2, and $225, $225. Hello, so right, high and roll. Hello, man, high, hello, man, 3, hello, man, 4, hello, man, 3, 4, 3, hello, man, 34. Men in the North Carolina House, very well started, and ready to go on for the choice for the purpose. All right, figure on that. Very good, 46. Left-hand horse here is a half-brother that is under the bigger purpose. Duke has been in harness for 3 weeks, stroke on either side. He is still green the hook by good job worker when you get him going. That is the right-hand horse. You're just going to just sell him first. Okay, we're just going to sell the 49 horse first. He is activated for the ACP or an 8-pack winner.
Okay, I just got news that the Appaloosa isn't coming because they sold her before the sale. She was in full to a gypsy banner. Not that I need that right now, but like that would be like a dream. Appaloosas are my favorite breed. Sorry, there's a horse like hounding in this trailer here. Anyways, Appaloosas are my favorite breed and gypsy banners are like my dream horse. Like I have Mushu, so that would have been so cool, but it's okay. Everything happens for a reason, right? All right, horse lovers, I didn't see anything that I was super interested in, but a lot of beautiful horses. All of them looked in really decent condition. And, you know, we'll see what happens. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be, and the right horse will come along. I'm so busy with Belle and then Buzz and Mushu and all of that. But make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications so you don't miss anything Free Spirit Equestrian. And I'll see you next time, horse lovers. Bye. Also, horse lovers, I wanted to let you know that I am going to be offering an amazing course on April 20th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. This course is called Mastering the Art of Selecting Horses, Developing Your Eye. I get so many questions on how to find a good horse, if I can help people, but I want to give you the tools and the knowledge to help you identify a suitable horse for yourself or others. I show you what I can in videos, but there are so many things that I want to teach you in depth when it comes to selecting and looking for potential suitable horses. The course is going to be taught live via private Facebook group, and you can enroll. The link is in the description. I think this is going to be an incredible opportunity, and I'm offering it right now at an extremely limited basis. This is the first course, and I'm offering it to only a limited amount of people because it is going to be offered on a higher scale later. So this is your early bird special. I think it's going to be incredible. There is so much information that I'm going to be sharing with you. There are going to be guides and worksheets, a step-by-step structured process to help you identify the correct horse and also identify potential issues that may be present in the horse. There are only a few spots left in the course, so do not miss out. I'm going to be closing enrollment very soon here, and I am so passionate about this topic. This is my mission, to find suitable horses, and I want to help you be able to do the same and give you this toolkit so that you don't have to experience the heartache when you find a horse that isn't suitable or you didn't realize that there was issues present, and then it's going to cost you a lot of money in the long run. I just want you to know what you're getting into when you're looking and purchasing horses, whether it's at auction or private sale. So make sure that you check this course out, link in the description with more information, and hopefully I'll see you in that Facebook group. It's going to be so much fun.